Finding our purpose versus finding our passion. That's a tough one, isn't it? Because we all want to feel like we're fulfilling our purpose. But are we fulfilling our passions? Which is more important? Is one more important than the other? I can tell you that at times that I didn't realize my purpose or understand my purpose, I still had to find a passion. Otherwise, I wasn't motivated to live life. And I mean that. I wasn't motivated to live life. I wasn't motivated to get out of bed. I wasn't motivated to put my shoes on, to leave the house, to get going, to do anything. And I wondered what my purpose was. What was I missing? And then one day I was listening to a podcast by Seth Godin. And he talks about purpose and passion. And I realized I'm already living a purpose. It may not be the one that I'm focused on achieving and attaining, but it is my purpose. My purpose is being a husband and a father to my 6 kids. And my purpose is to be there for them. And I was always passionate about that. I've always been passionate about being a husband, being a father. That's what I always wanted. I was in the music industry for quite a few years. That's all I wanted. At the time, I thought, I want to be a rock star. And I got into a rock band and we started playing big concerts and tens of thousands of people and opening up for bigger acts and showcasing in New York City for major labels and going to LA, and I thought I had it all. But I was miserable. I was literally miserable. So I decided to go into recording as a producer and as an engineer. So I was in the studio instead of on the road. But I was still unhappy until I met my wife. And I realized that was my purpose. And all I ever thought I wanted to be was a rock star. And I got to a certain level of it, and I was making money and supporting myself comfortably and flipping houses on the side. And I was so miserable. I was so miserable. And then when I started my family and got married, and I knew I was fulfilling God's purpose for me, not my purpose for me. And I became passionate, more passionate about being a father and a husband than I had ever been passionate about anything else in my life. And at that time, I didn't know how to be a father or a husband. 15 years of marriage and I still don't. I mess up every day. But I keep trying harder and harder. And that's all we can do. And some days we don't feel passionate about what we're doing. And some days we don't feel like we're on the right road to our purpose. But we're going to have those days. And those are the days that we really need to rely on God's plan. And why we're here. Because there we will always find our purpose.